Well, hail fire. It is RockdaRiff, and I am back for another Metalhead Envy. Today, I am checking out Powerwolf, Dancing with the Dead. I swear I know that name. I swear I know that name. Like, I was even, to the point I was looking through my own content to check and see if I've ever done a Powerwolf track. Or either this is a name that's just so cool sounding. It's like, yeah, I've heard that. You ever talk to people and you're like, man, you ever heard of da da da? And they're like, oh yeah, yeah, and they really haven't. Does Powerwolf have one of those kind of names where you're like, man, yeah. But this recommendation comes from Nameless School 97 says, figured I'd give you a better recommendation than the last one I gave you, which was President. No shame on President. It don't really click with me, but I know it clicks with others, so cool, cool. So here's Powerwolf, a German power metal band who do songs based on a vampire and werewolf folklore. Based off of vampire and werewolf folklore. Dancing with the Dead is the track. So let's dive on in. Okay. I love the guitar tone of this. Even though it is a little, for me, my ears is a little happier sounding, but at the same time, I feel like since I started doing this channel, my cool thing about the Metalhead Envies, my music taste is starting to broaden so much. So, killer guitar tone, killer location so far as well. I wouldn't mind just seeing if this is a real house. I don't know if this is a set, but if this is a real house.
Long ago in a time of twilight, 7 sins, 7 hearts on strife, lost away in a storm of rivals. Stay safe at night, come home alive. Years ago in a dome at midnight, innocent and immaculate, fold their hands on a holy altar, a masquerade, all on her fate, and on her way to hell betrayed her cries, and she went dancing with the dead, lost to Lord and her spirit to Sanctus raving, dancing with the dead, fell in love with the temper of twilight, lost and evil powers. Long ago,
Yeah!
moonlight painted.
I really dig that section a lot. That was groovy. I love the fullness of the vocals right there with the harmonies playing in that. Um, Another thing I was gonna say, this dude's makeup. Is it me or is this dude's makeup like make his cheek, whatever he bone, cheekbones just stout as fuck, like he's like mewing. And skulls. You're always gonna get me with anything with skulls and shit like that. Yeah, that's fucking cool.
Lost to Lord and her spirit to Sanctus raving, dancing with the dead, fell in love with the temper of twilight, lost and evil powers. Long ago on a tale of moonlight, painted lines of the pentagram, holy words all along forgotten. The spell is cast, the dread is done. Hail a go to the night surrender by the glow of the morning.
I love that chorus. So anybody that knows Powerwolf, I'm imagining in the studio this dude is harmonizing with himself. Um, but I'm not positive. But either way, I imagine hearing this chorus live, and especially in a crowd of people, and everybody singing that chorus. Dude, that shit probably hits harder than fuck. That's another thing. It's like recently coming off of my first ritual. I swear I'm starting to think now I have that process churning in my brain after hearing all those people in that center singing those songs. So now I'm like, I'm thinking of it in the aspect of like just these big ass power anthems. I think that shit is so cool. It's so fascinating to me. Uh, Another thing, where was this shot? If anybody knows where this music video was shot, please tell me in the chorus and everything. And I love these skull masks. I want a badass skull mask so bad. Like if I was gonna be a ghoul, I'd want to make me like just a crazy cool functional skull mask. But yeah, like right here, I could just imagine with my bandmates, or previous bandmates jamming in this location. How fucking fun that would be. Yeah.
Long ago on the skies.
Love the guitar tone. Love the guitar tone for the solo. That's one of those ones. That's a riff to action one. So a person commented and finally came up with a cool name for what I would say when I hear something that automatically makes me want to play guitar. We're either gonna go with RockdaRiff. That's a RockdaRiff or riff to action. I'm still teeter-totting on those two names for that award. That's what we're gonna call it. We're gonna call it the either one of those two. But that guitar tone and guitar lead solo tone, it's just that perfect amount of reverb and delay that's in it. And other guitarists you would know sitting around playing with that lead tone, it's just like, not saying it's automatically going to make your leads better, but it's going to make it so, for me, it's so fun. Because it's like you're doing your licks, but then you have just that little extra sustain that's in it, and you're just like, that's the only way I can explain it. But that shit is so, it just hits so right and everything. We got a little bit left to go. Let's keep rolling.
Long ago on the skies of starlight, read the words of the secret rites, lost our soul to the darkened fire. We burn alive for all the time. We all are dancing with the dead, lost our hearts to the spiritual sanctus praying, dancing with the dead, fell in love with the temporal skylight, leave the power, dancing with the dead, lost our hearts to the spiritual sanctus praying, dancing with the dead, fell in love with the temporal skylight, leave the power.
Oh yeah. Oh, still got. Yeah. That's a killer chorus and everything. So it's just the credits. Yeah, y'all killed it in this music video. Uh, I love the location. So VD Pictures, video and photo productions, produced, directed, and edited by. I'm gonna mess up these names, but I love the location. So give up. Y'all give an award to whoever found the location. Skull Masks, Fenwick Craft Creative Association. Yeah, the skull masks look badass as all get out. Um, cool little track. I don't tend to typically. I just want the skull. I want the skull. Are you seriously not gonna let me land on the skull? There we go. Yeah, I love the skull mask. Uh, I typically don't super dive into a lot of power metal. I like more minor key driven groove kind of metal stuff. But it's ironic that I actually was just getting a few comments on some of my old like when I first started the channel, old Nightwish content when I was on like more of a power metal kick. So it's funny that today this is the one I'm doing. Uh, but I really enjoyed that chorus. That chorus had such an uplifting, just powerful feeling. Uh, that main guitar riff, it's like a little hop. That was really cool. Which the guitar tone sells at. Killer guitar tone. I feel like probably one of the coolest power metal guitar tones I've heard in a minute. Uh, but yeah, and then awesome band name. I fucking love wolves. I literally got a wolf tattooed on my forearm, if you can see it. So you already Nameless School 97. You got me with the band title as is. As soon as I saw Powerwolf, I was like, "Yep, I got to check out whatever that is." Yeah, I dig that track. It's done its job. I'm curious what else is going on with Powerwolf. I'm wondering if they have any darker tracks because I do feel like if they've got something more minor key driven, that's going to appeal to me a little bit more. But as I've already repeated myself a few times, strong chorus, very good guitar tone, and then shout out to the video's location. I want to know where that was shot. Please, somebody in the comments, please tell me, is this an actual like historic place, or is this just some body, a rich aristocrat in Europe's house? Either way, it looks cool. I like the architecture. I love the stairwell. That location where they were jamming at, that shit just looked fucking cool as all get out. If this ends up being your first time to the channel, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. And as always, if you're a huge Powerwolf fan, give me some trivia. Let me know what your thoughts are. Yeah, that was interesting. Vampires and werewolf folklore. Hell yeah! That's a cool way to be. Can't think of nothing else to say besides stay positive, stay rocking, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.